boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about what to do if we're using base 10 blocks and we have 10 or more of a certain kind. So let's go ahead and talk about what we do when that happens. Here we go. What we're looking at here are some flats. I've got 3 flats. I've got some longs here. There are 15 longs in a row. And I also have 4 cubes on my board. So what I want us to look at is what we do if we have more than 10 of something. I can see that I have more than 10 longs. I actually have 15. If someone was looking at this and thinking, I wonder what number that is, they might be tempted to write something like this: 3 flats in the hundreds place, 15 longs in the tens place, and 4 cubes in the ones place. Now, when I learned about place value, I learned that there can only be 1 digit in the tens place. And 1 digit means 1 number. So I cannot write 15 here because that would turn my number into 3,154. And I know that this is not 3,000 anything because I don't even have any thousands blocks at all. So what do I do if there are too many tens, too many longs? What I can do is I can actually trade in 10 of these at a time so that I can create another flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to go ahead and just circle 10 of these. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 longs left. Now, I circled 10 of these. I know that 10 longs makes 100. Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So because I am trading these in, I'm going to go ahead and mark these out. And I'm going to add another flat to my drawing because I took 10 of these away, so I get to add 1 more flat. We know that this is wrong. So what do I have now? I have 4 flats, so I'm putting 4 in the hundreds place. I have 5 longs left right here, so I put a 5 in the tens place, and I have 4 cubes, so I'm going to put a 4 in the ones place. So this number is 454. Let's go ahead and look at another example. In this example, I have 2 flats, I have 5 longs, and I have 12 cubes. What do I have more of? More than 10 of, I should say. You're right. I have more than 10. I have 10 or more cubes. I have 12. So just like what we did a minute ago with the longs, I am going to trade in 10 cubes for a long because I know that 10 cubes equals 1 long. So I'm going to go ahead and circle 10 of these cubes. I'm trading it in for another long. So now I can write my number more easily. There are 3 spots. This is the ones place. This is the tens place. And this is the hundreds place. All right, so let's go ahead and put our numbers where they're supposed to go. The flats represent hundreds. So how many flats do I have? 2, you're right. So I'm going to put a 2 in the hundred spot. How many longs do I have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to put a 6 in the tens place. And how many cubes do I have? Well, I don't have 12 anymore because remember I traded 10 of them in to give myself another long. So I only have 2 left. So I am going to put a 2 in the ones place. All right, we're going to look at one more example of what to do when we have 10 or more of a certain base 10 block. Here I have 1 flat, I have 12 longs, and here I have 13 cubes. So right now, I know that I have more than 10 longs, and I have more than 10 cubes. So I have to do something about this. Remember, each place value can only hold 1 digit. So I cannot write 13 in the ones place. That's a big no-no. I cannot write 12 in the tens place because that's 2 digits. I'm only allowed to have 1 digit there, so that's a big no-no. I can, however, write a 1 in the hundreds place because I only have 1 flat. But we probably don't want to do that yet because we're going to have to move and regroup some of these things around. So let's go ahead and take a look. Like I said, I'm going to have to do something about the ones and the cubes and the longs. So I'm going to group 10 of these. Okay. And I'm going to trade in 10 ones, 10 cubes for another long. So I just added this 1 long. Okay. I'm left with 3 cubes. Now, I do have 10 or more longs. I have more than 10. So I'm going to go ahead and group 10 longs together. And I am going to trade these in for what? What am I trading these in for? 10 longs make how many flats? If you said 1, you are correct. 10 times 10 is 100, and a flat is 100 cubes. So now that I have rearranged my numbers, my base 10 blocks, now I can write the correct number. So in the ones place, I am putting a 3 because I have 3 cubes. In the tens place, I am writing a 3 as well because I only have 3 longs left over after I traded all of these 10 longs in for a flat. And I now have 2 flats. So I'm going to put a 2 in the hundreds place. Go ahead and try out some of this kind of trading things in for other base 10 blocks. Try this with your teacher. You guys did a great job listening today. Thank you so much and have a great day.